Good morning. Welcome to Woodbridge, the best town around. My name is John McCormick. I'm the mayor of this great town, and it's my pleasure this morning to promote police officers within the ranks of the best police department in the entire state of New Jersey. First, I want to say that we're going to be very quick today because Kuzma's got to get that suit back to the funeral home. There's a dead guy looking for it around 2 o'clock for a 2 to 4 session. I also want to recognize, and I don't recognize because doesn't have his white beard on, Sergeant Brian Zvella and the whole Woodbridge Police Department. Yesterday, it was Saturday, Shop with a Cop at Walmart was just an amazing event. 45 kids from throughout the town got the ability to walk around with a police officer and their parents and shop for anything they wanted up and down the aisles of Walmart. It was an amazing display of volunteerism by the men and women of the Woodbridge Police Department. And then there was a young boy in Hope Lawn, about a 10-year-old, I think, a 5th grader, who has bone cancer. He could not make it to the trip. He can't come out of the house. So they took the gifts to him on Howard Avenue in Hope Lawn. Just an amazing, and I saw the video. I got there early. I almost blew I didn't know it was a surprise. I almost blew it. And I said, you got a bunch of friends coming, and he looked at me like, what are you talking about? And the mother's like doing this. I almost blew the whole surprise of him having the police show up, but they did with about 10 or 12 cars, sirens blaring, and the kid felt so special. It's just so great to have police departments, employees who care about our community the way the men and women do. So thank you all for that. It was terrific. And now we get to business. We are promoting 2 officers to lieutenant. We're going to start with Sergeant James Cesare. Sergeant James Cesare, a 27-year veteran of the Woodbridge Police Department, has served in both the Radio Patrol Division and as a patrol officer and in the Traffic Enforcement Unit, where he was promoted to sergeant in September of 2011. Upon his promotion, Lieutenant Cesare will stand as supervisor in charge of the Traffic Enforcement Unit. Municipal Clerk John Mitch will now swear in Sergeant Cesare.
Every one of you want to hold on to that? You want to put your hand on the Bible? Lieutenant, left hand. All good? Do you, Lieutenant James Cesare, solemnly swear that you will support the Constitution of the United States and the Constitution of the State of New Jersey, that you'll bear faith and allegiance to the same and to the governments established in the United States and in this state under the authority of the people? You will faithfully, impartially, and justly enforce all the laws and perform all the duties of the office of police lieutenant according to the best of your ability, so help you God.
I do.
Congratulations, sir. Thank you. Congratulations.
Sergeant Joseph Wilder. Sergeant Wilder, a 10-year veteran of the Woodbridge Police Department, has served both in the Radio Patrol Division as a patrol officer and in the Special Investigations Unit as a sergeant upon his promotion in June of 2018. Upon his promotion, Lieutenant Wilder will be assigned as a supervisor in charge of the Special Investigations Unit. Mr. Mitch.
Congratulations. Who's coming up? Hold the Bible, left hand on the Bible. Raise your right hand, Joe. Do you, Joseph Wilder, solemnly swear you will support the Constitution of the United States and the Constitution of the State of New Jersey, that you'll bear faith and allegiance to the same and to the governments established in the United States and in this state under the authority of the people, and you will faithfully, impartially, and justly enforce all the laws and perform all the duties of the office of police lieutenant according to the best of your ability, so help you God?
I do.
Congratulations, sir.
And now for promotion to sergeant, Detective Anna Radowski. Detective Radowski, a 14-year veteran of the Woodbridge Police Department, has served in the Radio Patrol Division as a patrol officer and as a detective in the Criminal Investigations Unit. Detective Radowski has most recently served in the Community Affairs Unit. Upon her promotion, Sergeant Radowski will serve in the Radio Patrol Division as a squad sergeant. And I got to work with you very closely over the last couple of years and Community Affairs. You did a terrific job, and we're going to miss you. Mr. Mitch.
Mama.
You both want to hold on to that?
Sure.
Hand on left hand on the Bible.
Left.
Left left hand on the Bible, raise your right hand.
Oh.
There you go.
I
There you
know,
go.
colleagues are right here.
Do you, Anna Radowski, solemnly swear, that's okay, that you'll support the Constitution of the United States and the Constitution of the State of New Jersey, that you will bear faith and allegiance to the same and to the governments established in the United States and in this state and the authority of the people, and you will faithfully, impartially, and justly enforce all the laws and perform all the duties of the office of police sergeant according to the best of your ability, so help you God.
I will, and I do.
Congratulations, yeah.
Thank you.
It's like the stress test. I'm sweating more than she is.
Thank you so much. Thank you. We always have to do a show. Thank you.
And last but not least, Detective Timothy Lockery. Detective Lockery, a 19-year veteran of the Woodbridge Police Department, has served in the Radio Patrol Division as a patrol officer and in the Criminal Investigation Division as a detective. Upon his promotion, Sergeant Lockery will serve in the Radio Patrol Division as a squad sergeant. Mr. Mitch.
Congratulations. Okay. Everyone, can you touch the Bible if you want? Hand on the Bible, raise your right hand. Do you, Tim Lowry, solemnly swear that you will support the Constitution of the United States and the Constitution of the State of New Jersey, that you will bear faith and allegiance to the same and to the governments established in the United States and in this state and to the authority of the people? You will faithfully, impartially, and justly enforce all the laws and perform all the duties of the office of police sergeant according to the best of your ability, so help you God.
I do.
Congratulations, sir.
You boys are supposed to cry, "Dada." I'd like to introduce some of the administration of the Township of Woodbridge. We have our Business Administrator, Vito Simaluka, the Deputy Administrator, Casey Wagner, Chief of Staff and Head of Redevelopment, Carolyn Ehrlich, and our Communications Director, John Haggerty, all here to witness this great ceremony. We also have our Police Director, Bob Hubner, Deputy Director, Joe Niski, and our Chief Law Enforcement Officer, Scott Kuzma. I'd now like to ask Detective Hubner if he would like to say a few words.
Thanks. Am I a detective?
I said director, didn't I?
I thought you said detective. There were a lot of detectives around it. Anyway, I'd like to thank the mayor for approving these promotions today. It's a great time of the year to do these promotions to 4 well-deserving officers. You have the 2 lieutenants who ran specialized units that are not only recognized in the county but throughout the state, and their supervision is going to make that stay that way. And the sergeants, as you heard, a lot of experience in the Detective Bureau. They'll bring it down to Radio Patrol. I just want to wish them all the best of luck and congratulations.
Thank you. I guess I did say detective instead of director. I'm sorry. I guess I said detective so much today it was on my mind. Just in closing, I want to say thank you again to the Woodbridge Police Department. It is so easy being the mayor of a town when you have a police department like Woodbridge. And I can't say I don't pay attention to it, but I don't have to pay attention to it because it runs so well under Bob and Joe and Scott, and it runs so well because of the brass in the office, in the different offices, and because of the rank and file. And when I say you're the best in the state of New Jersey, I mean it. You've heard me say this over and over again, nationally accredited every 3 years, and I attend the closing meeting, and each time they tell me, the reviewers from all over the country, they've never seen a force as good as Woodbridge Township. So I'm very, very proud of that, and again, this weekend proved it, how good you are for our community. So we're proud to keep promoting officers, we're proud to keep hiring officers and keep our numbers high and our strength up. So thank you all for being here.